Ethan Carter's life started in a small American city where apartment buildings stood shoulder to shoulder and kids raced bicycles down cracked sidewalks. His childhood wasn't perfect, but it was warm. His father, a construction worker with strong hands and a gentle heart, always came home tired but smiling. His mother worked long shifts at a diner, greeting customers with a kindness that softened even the coldest mornings. They weren't rich. They weren't even comfortable. But they were together. And for Ethan, that was enough. But one afternoon changed everything. His father was working on a building renovation when a metal beam loosened and crashed downward. The accident took his life instantly. Ethan was only 13. The world around him collapsed. His mother stopped singing in the mornings. Bills piled up like mountains they couldn't climb. Eventually, the landlord slipped an eviction notice under their door. They tried to fight it, but survival was stronger than hope. Within weeks, Ethan found himself standing in front of a homeless shelter, holding a backpack, a plastic bag of clothes, and the memory of a father who used to lift him onto his shoulders. The shelter was crowded. The air smelled of cleaning chemicals and tired people. Rows of thin mattresses lined a large room. Every night, Ethan listened to strangers snoring, whispering, crying softly into the darkness. His mother tried to protect him from desperation, but he saw it in her trembling hands and forced smiles. He still attended school, though he rarely spoke. His clothes were wrinkled, his shoes were worn thin. His eyes, once bright, grew distant, like he was trying to disappear into himself. One afternoon, desperate for quiet, he wandered into the public library nearby. He had no idea that place would change his life. The library smelled of old books and possibility. It was warm, quiet, and full of things he didn't have: stability, space, peace. In the corner stood a row of outdated computers, screens slightly faded, keyboards clicking softly under the hands of people looking for work or escaping reality. Ethan sat at an empty one. He didn't know what to search for. He didn't know what he was looking for. Then he typed, "How to build a website." A tutorial popped up, then another, and another. He clicked play. For the first time since losing his father, something felt right. Something felt possible. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Words he couldn't pronounce at first, but slowly grew familiar with. He spent hours learning how to make text appear on a page, how to change colors, how to make buttons respond when clicked. Each small success lit something inside him, something he thought he had lost forever. He returned every day after school, studying until the library closed. Then he walked back to the shelter with his mother, who waited at the cafeteria tables to make sure he came back safely. She didn't understand coding, but she understood passion, and she smiled every time he talked about it. One evening, a librarian named Mrs. Davis, a soft-spoken woman with silver-framed glasses, stopped beside him. "You're here often," she said kindly. "What are you working on?" Ethan hesitated, embarrassed. "Just trying to learn some things." She leaned in and studied his screen, the messy code, the half-broken website. Then she smiled warmly. "You're doing beautifully. Keep going. You're going to build something great someday." Those words sank into him like sunlight warming frozen ground. Mrs. Davis began printing learning materials for him, free of charge. She saved discarded computer books and gave them to him in a small stack. She even reserved the same computer for him each day, so he wouldn't lose his progress. While other kids played video games or hung out after school, Ethan sat in front of that old library computer rewriting lines of code until things finally worked. One day, after weeks of trying, he built his first full website. Simple, rough, but real. He showed it to Mrs. Davis with shy excitement. She clasped her hands together. "Ethan, this is wonderful." He couldn't stop smiling. Word spread about the quiet kid always working in the corner. A volunteer tech instructor, Mr. Reynolds, started noticing him too. After seeing Ethan's dedication, he approached him. "How would you feel about joining a free coding competition?" he asked. Ethan froze. He didn't have a laptop. He didn't have anything. "I can only use the library computers," he said softly. "That's all you need," Mr. Reynolds smiled. "Great minds start anywhere." Ethan entered. He coded everything on public computers, sometimes rushing before the system automatically logged him out. He stayed until closing time. He slept less. He dreamed in lines of code. He didn't win first place. He didn't win second. But he won third, and a refurbished laptop. He held it in his hands like treasure. For the first time, he had something truly his own. With the laptop came freedom. He could code anywhere, in the shelter cafeteria at the park, or sitting against the library wall when it closed early. His progress skyrocketed. He learned Python, built tiny apps, helped classmates fix their school laptops, and even created websites for school clubs for free. When he turned 17, his mother fell ill from stress and malnutrition. Hospital visits drained what little they had. Ethan felt pressure crushing him, but he didn't stop learning. He knew this was his way out. One night, while sitting beside his mother's hospital bed, he whispered, "I promise I'll make things better, for both of us." He meant it. Weeks later, a breakthrough arrived. Ethan built a simple application that helped homeless shelters track bed availability, donation schedules, and meal distributions. It wasn't perfect, but it solved a real problem. He showed it to the shelter staff. They loved it. A local news reporter caught wind of the story. "Homeless teen builds app to help homeless shelters." The headline spread quickly. People donated laptops. Companies reached out. Volunteer organizations asked if they could use the app. Opportunities began flooding in. Ethan received letters from colleges, some offering scholarships. His mother cried when they read the acceptance email together. "You did it," she whispered. "Ethan, you did it." But he shook his head. "No, Mom, we did it." He attended college, studying computer science and business. He worked part-time, built projects, formed connections, and kept improving his shelter app until it grew into something powerful, something scalable, something worthy of investment. At 24, Ethan founded his own tech company, a company dedicated to building technologies that helped communities, shelters, schools, food banks, resource centers. Investors believed in him, communities trusted him, people followed him. He became a tech CEO, not because he wanted fame, but because he wanted to fix the very system that once failed him. Years later, he returned to the shelter where his journey began. He donated brand new computers, installed his own software, and funded programs to support kids like him. Mrs. Davis was there, older now and smiling proudly. "I told you," she whispered with watery eyes. "You were meant to build something great." Ethan laughed softly, tears forming. "No," he said, "you helped me believe I could." He stood in the doorway of the shelter, watching the new generation of children explore the glowing screens, their faces lit with curiosity, just like his once was. And in that moment, Ethan understood his purpose, not just to build technology, but to build hope. Thank you for watching this inspiring journey. If this story touched you, please like the video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe so you don't miss the next uplifting story. See you in the next one.